Hello and welcome to the best of PinguNSE 2025. I do apologise for this being very late, but that's besides the point. Anyways, I'm sure you know what goes on with these kind of videos. We'll be taking a look at some of the best moments on the channel throughout the year, and even if I haven't uploaded that much, but anyways, sit back, relax and enjoy. Winter. A time where it's cold outdoors, it's dark outdoors, and you get snow, if you're lucky. In general, it's a time where you're just staying inside, just staying warm. So today, I'm going to be talking about some travelling that I did during the winter. So, it was the 23rd of December 2023, Christmas Eve, if you will. And we start the travels off at Brent Cross West, which was new to open at the time, obviously not so much now. And well, for a new station, it did look quite clean and open, featuring some amazing artwork at the eastern entrance, which I thought was pretty neat. But one thing I did notice, it was completely empty. But I mean, to be fair, it was 8 in the morning on a day quite close to Christmas, so maybe I just chose a good time to go there and have it be quiet. But yeah, after that, I decided to hop onto a Croydon tram, which earlier I saw one in a livery that said Love Croydon. That's pretty cool, isn't it? So anyway, let's play a fun little game. Where did Pingu go to on the tram? Was it A, Mitcham, B, Croydon, C, New Addington, or D, Beckenham Junction? And the correct answer is Croydon. That's right, I willingly went to Croydon just to look around pretty much. And well, I mean, it might seem a bit silly to bring SER into this, but I have a strong feeling that if they were to upgrade Whitney Green, I feel like this station would be the basis that they go off of. I mean, look at it, it even has tram-link signs. So, as part of this whole little trip, I did a bit of planning, and I found out that Southeastern sometimes puts Class 707s on lines like this one. And I calculated my arrival with a train that was said to be 10 coaches long, so surely I would have gotten a double 707, right?
Wrong!
Well, Southeastern was like, nuh-uh, screw you, and gave me a couple of 376s instead. And oh boy, just look at it, it's just not that great on the outside. Well, that would have been the end of the London shenanigans, but at Farringdon, I saw something quite peculiar that I don't think I'd ever forget. There was a group of people with some kind of costumes, and one of them was a Heinz ketchup bottle, so yeah, that's it for the London travels as I headed back home after that. But wait, there's more! On the 2nd of January, after the new year, I decided to continue with the theme of seeing some newish stuff, as I headed up to the town of Bedford to see a Class 150 on the Marston Rail line. So, true British weather fashion, it was raining. Yeah, no surprise there, and totally not foreshadowing anything either. After which I headed to where I actually intended to go, that being the glorious Swedish furniture shop known as IKEA. So, what does one do at an IKEA? Well, I don't know, I guess it varies from person to person, but for me, it was quite funny to see how many product names I could just not understand or just generally find funny. So alright, let's take a look at some funny IKEA product names. Off to a good start with an Egg-Top for £450, or maybe even a Hill-Tarp for £650, or maybe a Brawl is more of your kind of thing. Well, how about this one where I can barely see the whole name because of the awful contrast? Oh, how about a classic Poang? Gotta love those, am I right? How about an Arth Brawl, or maybe an Unsblovinge? No? Well, how about a literal dragon? Okay, should I stop taking the mick out of these IKEA product names? Okay fine, I'll stop with this nonsense. But first, I have to show off the classic IKEA off-brand blue screen and this absolutely insane setup with a gaming PC, a Mac, a MacBook, some kind of fake generic RPG game I guess, a PlayStation controller, and a bunch of empty nondescript Xbox game cases. Anyway, I was surprised to see that IKEA has shortcuts. I thought IKEA was just one of those shops that, it just had a massive maze and you would just get lost, but no. So, if you are actually wondering what I came to this IKEA for, I came to this IKEA to get a Blahart. Like, I know it's pronounced
Blahai.
but like, you're talking to an English person who sometimes can barely speak his own language, so please don't hate me, okay? It turns out that they had amber weather warnings for both wind and rain, which both decided to kick in right as I got back to Bedford. There, I watched it depart on its last little bit of the journey back to Bedford, with the rain and wind absolutely blasting into my face. And believe me, I had to try my best just to keep the Blahart dry, and surprisingly, I managed to do quite a good job as it was still completely dry when I got home. So yeah, that was pretty much it for these winter travels, although Hello and welcome to April Fool's 2025. I'm not going to explain how this video works as I've done this for the past few years, but we are going to start off with SCR, which has had a pretty much underwhelming April Fool's update. It's just Airlink going to Lynn, where the only funny thing is just you can drive the class 345 outside of the airport zone, that's about it. And as we get closer, you can see there's like all these white walls around the entrances and like a couple of signs. So yeah, it's a bit odd that SCR would actually have this tiny bit of realism just sprinkled into, like, especially an April Fool's update. And it's not just here at Coxley Newtown, as if we head through these bushes, you can see over there is another sort of construction site. Yeah, it's like not that far from Coxley, not that far from, I believe that's Berkeley over there. But yeah, there's this random little construction site thing. Hang on, no, that's an M. Here is an E and a T, and here is an R and an O. I don't actually believe anyone's actually noticed this. Like, there's just the letters for Metro and these like metal beams or something. Hang on. So next up is British Railway, which, as you may know from the past few years, actually has some pretty good April Fool's Day updates, so I guess we're just gonna give this a little try out, I suppose. So, well, looks like Leeton doesn't exist anymore. We got the giant Maxwell from last year here as well, so just got a Pacer coming in, just unaware of... What on earth was that? So, yeah, this is a train. Okay, so apparently pressing the pawn key opens the map. So pressing M would change the camera to first person, and at least the throttle's the same. I'm sorry, what? T is for the lights and the horn and the emergency brake. Press 9 for the wipers. If this train even has any, which it does not.
Wow. Wow.
This just sounds like an angry bird. Comma to go up, full stop to go down, and then... What the... That... did something. And, apparently it shoots Maxwell's like a... Why... Just one tap of the shift key. Yeah, this is basically all that British Railways April Fool's update is. You've got some lovely high quality trains and cannons. That's basically it.
Nope.
What? Is this supposed to be this many points? There's just nothing special about Phantom Forces in this update, is there? bother that. Is there actually anything in this April Fool's update, or is it just that funny message on the loading screen? Because I am noticing literally nothing. But then there's Brazil. But hang on, what? Keck 50? What even is that? Don't think it's this. Oh, it is just a... What? So it's a...
What? What the fuck?
Okay, why is every gun spawning with one of these sides? Like, what the hell?
That's a lot of damage.
Miss! I'm SpongeBob.
I am Steve.
And
This
is my...
Flint and Steel.
She weighs 150 kilograms and fires $200 custom
Ender Pearl.
at 10,000 rounds per minute. It costs $400,000 to this
Water bucket.
for 12 seconds. Oh my God, who touched...
Garrett the Garbage Man Garrison.
All right. Who touched my...
Gamer of the Year 1989.
Some people think they can outsmart me. Maybe. Maybe. I've yet to meet one that can outsmart.
Chicken jockey. jockey! Second jockey!
And one moderator role, with each having a frequency of once per year. I'd say applications are every 4 months or every 3 or 4 months or so.
Okay.
So like, get it like 3 or 2 months.
A signaler opens one time a year, right?
See? Yeah. Well, that's not a safety critical position, I believe.
Yeah. Wait, Pingu, do you get paid for the supervisor role? Damn, she dead.
Yeah.
15 minutes.
I'm very sure you do, I'm not too sure. Hey
Like-
guys,
Yeah, what?
what's the locomotives about? Black
Does
Bat.
anyone know how many times you need to do training in the super?
Pingu, be alive. Damn, she dead.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
They're late. This is a tragedy.
Wait, where are we checking?
What a disappointment, they are late. Jeez.
Yeah,
No, I don't know.
I can't believe the driver managers would be this late.
Where are we checking? I'm so confused.
Application form due with you.
That was 100
Where the
reactions
fuck is
in like
that?
4 seconds. That's crazy.
I can't find application forms.
It's like right at the. Maybe it's not accessible to. No, it's not accessible to to trainee drivers.
Hello everyone.
31 parts. 31
Hi,
parts.
Richardson. 1,551
31 people.
applicants, that's crazy.
Wait,
Sorry.
no, but it is because if someone puts it in general chat, I'll be able to
Okay, let's have a look.
These are the first passes.
Skibbity Hawk to a Riz 7. Let's
Well,
go.
look it! I was skipping hot to over 7.
Collie's back.
someone put it in general. Someone put the thingy.
One of PDX.
Oh wait, what is this for? You passed it or what? I'm so
No
confused.
way.
Come on.
I'm so confused. What is going on? I'm like a fucking idiot.
Oh, next hello. Lucas. What? Check the FPA server real quick. Can't. I'm recording the application results, you idiot. Anyways, I'm gonna go see ya.
Yep.
Now all
Bye,
53
FPR
people are gonna leave. Yeah. Everyone's just like fucking off now. Here's what is going on. I'm like a fucking idiot.
Yeah, it's over.
Can someone what's it? Go
going nowhere.
3, 2, 1. You failed.
Oh, that's real nice.
Nope, 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 nope.
Mission ends in 30 seconds. We have secured the control point. We have captured the control point. Ends in 30
getting
So, guys-
PTSD.
So guys, have you heard of the leaks that Metro might go to Whitney Green?
Yeah, there's literally another terminal shuttle right in front of me.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't really mind if Metro goes green, to be honest. I wouldn't mind that.
Not right. What personally, I think Metro should take over the green slides section since it's not really like a popular section of Volkswagen. So Metro is going to Whitney Green. There's some leaks about it. But I mean, guys, did you notice a real life station called Benton, part of the Tiny Metro?
Yes, I don't.
Yeah, and there's a real life station called Eastleigh as well. There's a lot of real life stations in this game.
The next station is Benton.
Yeah, Yuri is like a whole place in Northern Ireland.
Alright, I'm nearly there.
No, I don't want to take me straight to the big row select and yeah, just I have like no frames a second.
Why is there Christmas songs being played on my Spotify?
That's a good question.
Average UK driver be like.
Guys, Slough is better than Maldives, 100%. Slough, top 10 holiday destinations in the world. Slough, oh my words. It's got, what's that lane called again? Slough, top 5 destinations in the world. Better go there. Cheaper than the Maldives, 100%.
Yeah, Slough's one of the cities of all time, right?
It's gotta be Slough or Birmingham.
Yeah.
As soon as it's a full server here,
I can't believe what I just said.
Jesus.
Someone's done it.
6 minutes left.
I'm still nervous.
Last time 52, I knew it.
52!
Drum roll, please.
52! Are you joking?
52. That's actually very good. That's actually low.
52 new. That is so
That's
many.
a 2% acceptance rate, by the way. 2%.
I know. We're gonna win.
The moderators are fast. The person with the best time.
Did you pass?
Best thing is crazy.
Yeah, but wait, some of these people like that. Actressant, they used to work with them.
So you can just run /feedback with the FTech bot and you should be able to access it.
So like,
Where do you do /feedback?
With the FTR feedback I can mention it in next applications are probably going to be guarding department and nobody knows when that is.
Yeah, most likely SVGD.
Yep.
No, I don't see any more SVSGs because they're currently reading. So after
they're in manager stage right now.
Yes, something keeps DMing me and I'm IDK, I don't know.
Yeah, SVQD is, I think,
I'm just looking
a while.
Finally, I've got the release trailer out for that game I've been making for the past few years. Now, as long as there's nothing new that pops up, I should finally be able to get those other videos in that backlog I have done, and oh no. Oh, you've got to be joking. Yep, that's right, British Railway has released a brand new train, this being the Class 47 diesel locomotive, and well, I'm going to make this review quick as it's only really one train. So, without further ado, let's take a look at how well it has been modelled. Well, the exterior is as detailed as you would expect really, coming from the British Railway developers, like I pretty much say this about every train they release, but this one definitely has quite a few small details, like this overhead wires warning sticker, this info label, as well as many little bolts and hinges all about, and even the fans on the top are modelled and they spin when the engines are running, so that's pretty cool. And on top of that we have been given quite a few different liveries for the Class 47, including this BR blue one here, got green, Intercity, and BR Scotchrail, which even comes with a whole new livery full of Mark II coaches and DBSO. So, onto the interior, if we get myself out of the way for a moment. It's full of switches and dials, including this one with what appears to be a handwritten miles per hour unit label, which is really good, small little details that you probably wouldn't notice regularly. And as for the functional controls, we have, well, separate brake and throttle lever, similar to that of basically most of the trains in the game, so you don't have to worry about the weird tap change of control stuff that we got with the Class 86 previously. But oddly, the horn lever doesn't move at all when using it, which did throw me off a tiny bit. We have a cup holder by the looks of it over here, so that's neat, I guess. And well, as for the sounds, well, it sounds like your typical diesel locomotive, but it really does make you aware when the AWS kicks in, what even is this sound? But if your signal's clear, you get the classic bell. I don't know what it's called, but yeah. So, well, that is pretty much it for my quick review of the new British Railway Class 47. In the next video, hello, I am here at Stepford Central, and as you may know, recently a little scavenger hunt was added, and although I can just teleport using the main menu to each station, I decided that, in my infinite natural stupidity, none of that artificial nonsense, by the way, that YouTube seems to want me to use, even though half the time it gives something that's completely irrelevant to the channel, or an idea to combine some random old popular videos that have basically died, or even just straight up copyright infringement. So where was I? Oh yeah. So basically I had the idea to see if I could find all of the stations, but only using trains and well, the occasional bit of walking, and it didn't go exactly as well as I was hoping it would. Anyways, our first clue is where the 5 operators meet, and honestly this one is super easy because all you've got to do to find it is look at the network map and see that all 5 lines go to Morganstown, and very conveniently we have this Pendolino here to take us there. And well, I think I should probably mention at this point that yeah, this scavenger hunt does involve a lot of stuff that I haven't been able to review yet, but don't worry, I will get around to getting up to speed with the SER update reviews, I promise. So we make our way out of Stepford, make a quick stop at Ellesmere Junction, and the train despawns around Berrily. Hopefully I could at least get to Morganstown docks, and maybe there'll be a Morganstown shuttle that spawns in that time. And the good news is I made it to Morganstown docks. The bad news is there is no Morganstown shuttle, and unfortunately that means I had to go all the way back to Stepford Central, meaning I wasted 40 minutes to go absolutely nowhere, and I haven't even seen a single 180 yet. After waiting a while, I get a Morganstown shuttle, which finally decided to show up, from Morganstown to Benton, where the driver just straight up ignored the platform and despawned as a result. But seeing as it was supposed to terminate there, I spawned back at Benton, and then got this Stepford Connect train to Coxley, which this driver also skipped entirely, meaning I had to change trains at Bowden. And we then get our third clue, which is one way or another, which I feel like this somewhat highlighted how many young people or kids or whatever are actually playing SER, because I've seen quite a few people asking what it even means, and well, I believe it's a reference to a song by One Direction made all the way back in 2013, which, fun fact for all of you out there, it was 12 years ago, and although if you want to be really pedantic about the song, the original version was supposedly from 1979, which was well before even I was born, so I mean, I guess my point still stands, but anyway, as for what the clue is referring to, it is quite a loose one, as the connection is literally just the word way and then a number. In case that's confused any of you, basically it just means we're going to four ways, and conveniently the same train we got into Barton is the same train we'll be getting there, if only it didn't despawn just 2 stops away at High Street. We finally get a class 707 to take us back through Hampton Hargate into Benton. Unfortunately, it does terminate here, so I'll have to get another train to travel the 1 stop further, although, I mean, I could have just walked now that I think about it. But fortunately, Benton is busy enough for a class 357 to show up, and this one despawned after leaving a station like... And our next clue is stepping centrally on the metro platforms, which is actually kind of funny because it's at the station where we actually started at. So one short trip on a class 68 later, I head down to metro platforms, and well, the whole centrally bit actually hints at 2 things, that being the location of the 7th poster being in the middle of the metro platforms at Stepford Central, being the platforms B and C. And this poster is named Bringing You Closer, and it actually makes excellent use of the metro livery on a double 555 to create a heart shape, and I'm going to be honest, that's actually quite a smart use of the actual metro branding itself. And after having found all 8 posters for the scavenger hunt after a whole 4 hours, I am rewarded with a badge. Yay, that was totally worth my time. So, should you also try to complete the scavenger hunt, if it's still in the game by the time this video is out, by using only trains and walking? No, not really. Honestly, you're better off just doing what every sane person would have done and just go through the main menu to spawn at each of the stations to find them. So, that's it. I am here at Portsmouth and Southsea Station, in a waterfront city of the south, a region of England that I have always called home, at around 6:30 in the morning, and today I'll be heading up north to another waterfront city. Yep, that's right, I'm finally going to be talking about that trip up to Liverpool that I've hinted at months ago. While I was there, I saw one of very few South Western Railway 707s as well. At that time, not all of them have moved over to South Eastern, and I also noticed a set of sprinters which had all of the doors open, but for some reason it had a not to be moved sign on the side, which was a bit confusing to me, but I decided not to spend much time thinking about it, as I then made my way onto the Northern Line to get a train up to London Euston. As I got into Euston, however, I noticed that all of the Avanti West Coast trains were listed as delayed. Surely Avanti wouldn't be having an Avanti moment on the day I planned on going to the north. I thought, absolutely clueless until the realisation set in that Avanti was truly having an Avanti moment. Needless to say, I was genuinely considering heading back home at that point, but by some pure luck, there somehow was an actual Avanti service that was running that would have allowed me to get roughly where I wanted to be. Sure, it wasn't the voyages to Chester that I had originally planned and hoped for, but to be quite honest, at that point I was just willing to take a Pendolino if it was going to be the only train for a while, and well, the train was actually quite nice, although I will say it did feel quite strange experiencing a tilting train for the first time ever. Like, it was just so weird seeing the outside landscapes be at such an angle. Well, sometime prior I had heard from a few people in the SCR community that Merseyrail were planning on phasing out the Class 507 and 508 PEP units, and that they even had a BR Blue unit that was in service, just like how Southern had the unit 313201. Therefore, I wanted to go and see and possibly even travel on these last PEPs to be in service, and well, I had additionally planned to go and see the new at the time Headbolt Lane station as well. I thought that seeing the PEPs would just be a quick, maybe an hour or two at most, and it also would have allowed me to experience the also new at the time Class 777s as well. So I headed down to the Merseyrail platform, and very quickly I was greeted by a Class 507 that was interestingly named Red Rum. I was actually surprised to find that the interior was actually quite similar to that of the Southern Class 313s, which I had travelled on about less than a year prior. Not even joking, the seats were pretty much identical, although I guess the interior wall things by the doors were a bit different on the Merseyrail PEPs. But anyways, I stayed on this train as it made its way under the River Mersey through Birkenhead and a station that an SCR station is based on, or well, two, but at the time there's only one, and it's finally arrived at New Brighton, so I guess you can say that I've been to both the old and New Brightons on PEPs on some of their last days in service. I decided to take a small look around the station, and sadly I had noticed that the Avanti moments that I experienced early in the day had pretty much rendered all of my plans impossible. However, I did notice that the Class 507 Unit 002 was parked at the station, and I sent a picture of it to the SCR Discord server commenting how close I was to seeing 507001, which was the BR Blue unit that I had mentioned earlier. And conveniently, someone noticed the message and gave me some information of some PEPs that were running about that I would be interested in trying to find. And I changed my plans for the day accordingly. So, armed with the knowledge of where to find the specific trains that I was looking for at that point, I got back on the train that I got into New Brighton, back out towards Birkenhead Park after a short lunch break, where I saw another unit number 2, this time being a Class 777, so hey, at least I was able to still see one of them. After a bit of waiting, the Class 508 that I was made aware of had shown up, being unit number 508104, and well, to be quite honest, it was pretty much the same interior-wise, but I did manage to see a Transport for Wales Class 230 at Birkenhead North Depot, which I guess makes it the first 230 that I had seen in about 2 years, I think. So I remained on the 508 as it went back to New Brighton, and then turned back around to head back towards the centre of Liverpool, where I got off at a station whose name may strike a bit of fear into OG SCR players, that being James Street. OMG, SCR station IRL, wow! no! Anyway, in all seriousness though, James Street is actually quite a nice station. It has a few modern platforms, but it also has this cool older style one as well. But I couldn't stay there for long as I had to somewhat quickly make my way from the Rural line to the Northern line, seeing the Radio City Tower along the way. 507001 did show up, and I travelled on it all the way up to Southport, which is ironically the most northern station on the Merseyrail network. Along the way, the train passed through a Waterloo station, and I thought to myself, haha, nice, I've been to 2 different Waterloos on 2 different Northern lines. But anyway, I got a few pictures of 507001 at Southport, as well as seeing a true Northern Class 150 after having been on a Northern one that was loaned to London North Western Railway a week prior. And at that point it was starting to get late, so I got back on the BR Blue 507 into Liverpool, where I was able to capture it in motion. And this was pretty much the last time I would actually ever see a PEP with my own 2 eyes. And after that it was pretty much just a case of getting on a Pendolino again to head home, where I found a window seat without a window. I'm not sure what they were thinking when they designed these trains, but oh well. And as I was departing from Liverpool, I noticed a pure white Class 80X train parked to the side of the line, and so yeah, it was pretty much just that train back to Euston, where I saw a Transport for Wales Class 158 at Crewe, and of course the train stopped at Milton Keynes, yay. And I noticed a silly Toy Story logo font HSD stop marker at Euston, and fun fact, even though I never mentioned it in my British Railway 1.3 update review, this stop marker actually was included in Avonhill, which goes to show the amount of detail that the Fourth Rail developers actually put into that game. I got a nice view of the London skyline at night as the train departed, and I ended up in Croydon like I always seem to do. Anyway, that's...
Is the first train to arrive at Beaulieu Park. Our first new station on the Great Eastern Main Line for over 100 years. This is your 0720 service to London Liverpool Street. Calling at Chelmsford, Ingatestone, Shenfield, Romford, Stratford and London Liverpool Streets.
Joe!
main line for over 100 years. Not stop at this station. Please stand clear for the platform.
At our left for cadets from 16:30 to 18:30.
On 61016, and we'll deal with it. That's 61016. See it, say it, sort it.
Don't do these like sneak peek videos as well. Let's face it, basically every content creator posts a video like immediately after every sneak peek is released, so usually I don't really get much of an incentive to make these as well. People are just gonna watch like the reviews of the bigger channels. There's no point making one if no one's gonna see it. So anyway, that actually leads me to this sneak peek here, and to be honest, the only reason why I'm talking about this is because it's actually something interesting. Like, we have this picture here. I mean, I'll get to this in a moment, and but first, like, it's worth mentioning that although like there's these passengers here, like, I don't think it means anything. Like, if they were going to be NPC passengers like people have been thinking, then I don't think one of them would be having the developer's uniform. But anyway, we also got a video here, so I just pause that for a moment. So yeah, as you can see, here's the open TRTS box with this little thing here, which makes it look like it's off in the distance, although I'm fairly certain it's just supposed to be above the box here. And well, as you can see, it does that. Like, I don't think it's supposed to do that, but I mean, it's just what happens when you're just testing something. Like, this is literally just very clearly in Roblox Studio place 1. Very smart naming right there, I'll give you that. Yeah, then we have this screenshot here, so I'm just going to swap over to Microsoft Paint, as we can just zoom in really. So yeah, there's like the passengers that I previously mentioned. Interestingly, all mentions of like the actual station's name are just all covered up, which is quite interesting, although... Okay, never mind, this one is like so far away it's impossible to read, but yeah. One thing that is quite obvious is new house models. Like, they've actually made the decision to not have basic square houses. Like, hang on, let me just hop into the game here. Yeah, literally, as you can see here, like, this is the current state of the house models in this year. Like, I'm so glad that finally they're moving to newer models. When the sneak peek first came out, I thought, okay, this looks like it's probably somewhere near Beachley as well. I always thought it would be sort of nice to have sort of line going further west from like the Beachley Triangle, and well, I walked sort of like from Beachley over there. As you see, there's like a couple of buildings over there that look a bit awfully familiar, and well, if I go to drive instead, so like, and basically what I'm going to do is drive round to Financial Quarter, and I think like you can already see that these two buildings do look basically identical to these ones here. So yeah, as we head round this corner here, things start to like sort of fall into place. So like we have this curved like building here that is like a bit of a bluish grey, and here in the sneak peek we have curved building that is bluish grey, and next to it building that has orange on the top and then white on the bottom, orange on top, white on the bottom. And over here we have this whiter grey, sharper, pointier building with this cream and brown brick building there. And guess what we have here? The sharper, pointier building, a lighter grey, and the creamier coloured, untextured slab of bricks right here. So I think it's safe to say that given these buildings here lining up with these buildings here, this has to be a new station somewhere around here, which means that could only mean one thing, and that is we are getting a metro extension, which actually, I'm going to be honest, I actually would appreciate a new line around here, because for the longest time I always thought it was a bit weird that Stepford Victoria was a biggish terminus station when all the lines to the west of Stepford were just up to Willowfield. So basically I've always wanted a line to the west of Stepford, and well, by the looks of it, we'll be getting one. I don't think many people are talking about how Benton Bridge looks a lot less steeper here. Like, the current Benton Bridge is quite steep. You've got this like sharp angle. As you can see here, the gradient goes all the way down into the 1 to a single digit gradient, which is absolutely insane. Like, also, hang on. So yeah, as you can see here, like this line curves round here for Express. Where is it? Like, the line just seems to go straight through. But then again, this is based off of Brent Cross West, where we have the slow line platforms here, fast line platforms there. And what I think is going to be happening is that platforms 1 and 2 here are going to be like probably more for the airport services, but platforms 3 and 4 are going to be for the services that head round to like Hampton Hargate, and also all the passing express trains that are going to go through here. I said there's going to be a metro extension, and it seems as if we're going to be getting not one but two, with the second being metro going to Greenslade by the looks of it. And sadly it's not the Elmer's End that I was predicting such a Whitney Green upgrades to be, but I mean, interestingly we just have like waterline platforms here, and then the metro down here is separate. I mean, people have been saying that the metro platforms are probably separate, but I don't think that's the case. I think both metro and waterline are going to be using these main platforms here, and I'm going to be honest, this actually throws off what I was thinking a metro to the Greenslade branch idea would look like. So like, yeah, as you can see here, we've got the tramlink line, which ends here, but like here at Greenslade, it just sort of goes into a tunnel, and that had me thinking, because as you all might know, when the metro extension was released, if we head down to the platforms of Barton, and then I actually advise against doing this in a public server, like I'm doing it in a private server here, so yeah, so as I was saying, if we just jump over to here and then head up these tunnels, you might notice something interesting down here, and that, or well, up here, and that is the tunnel just splits into two, one branch going to the left and another going to the right, and well, okay, that's interesting. It's just extra bit of track that goes up for some reason. I don't think anyone has noticed this before, but yeah, so what I was thinking was that the track that branches around to the left would head under this line here and then curve round to Greenslade, and then it'll just basically take over Tramlink to Whitney Green. But yeah, that's basically all I have to say. So it turns out that isn't exactly the case. We have another sneak peek to review. This one is, I mean, it says right here, Bowden. So in all honesty, it actually could just be the same as it is currently. But the main thing here is like, we got name to be confirmed train maintenance depot. It says right here, Bowden. So like, seems like Toby here has like completely forgotten to name the depot, and there's actually not much I can say about it other than we're finally getting a Bowden depot coming back after it got removed like however long ago. But yeah, that's basically it for these sneak peek reviews. I mean, provided I don't keep holding this back and more sneak peeks get posted, this should hopefully, or well, this would probably be the only sneak peek video for 2.3 that I'll be doing, unless magically there's one for Hampton Hargate, but as we all know, Hampton Hargate never gets upgraded, so...
A little bit too early in here.
Now that Pingu's in here, the results can officially begin.
Nope.
Well, I passed this application. This is really hard to guess it.
What is that application? Is that for art or something?
It's SVGD. I'm waiting for the clock to spoke.
I was wondering why so many people was coming in here. That was an application I have missed, sadly.
Oh. Oh my gosh. What is the slow mode?
Probably because the application results.
Oh.
50? No, 15.
I think the next application might be Signaler. If the new SVSGs manage to get trained. Yeah.
I think newest would be SSG.
I think everyone's so pissed off if LD comes out next.
And after SSG, I think LD. Driving department.
Whoopsie. Ooh. What are you waiting for? This looks fun.
Trollage.
Trollage? That's what you're waiting for? Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I think how much is the slow-mo is
I can make it more.
And yeah, it will be
I'll have 100 supervisors, you say?
That's the 100? I meant 200.
100 would be really interesting.
100. Yeah,
it would be a little bit fun.
Great numbers. It will be a lot of them.
No, 77.
It's like 100 that you will do too much.
Wait, if those 77 supervisors... Okay, never mind.
Yeah, well, I mean, you're gonna have to wait though, because I just told General Chat we're not doing this until December now, so, you know... You're gonna have to wait. You're gonna have to wait a tiny bit. Never heard such a talkative VC before. You know, you guys need to calm down.
It's literally I can't do maths. 17 minutes. Screw calendars. Happy birthday, Dweller.
I'm not allowed to release myself. Okay.
Isn't it funny how SCI is the best game of its kind? Why is everybody speaking different languages?
You must know.
I thought the Tower of Babel thing happened thousands of years ago, not today. I joined a voice chat, right? Just a regular voice chat, and they're speaking freaking German, right? Because we can't have normal things in life, right? Because this is definitely a step forward in county bank, Bannen, or something like that. I wish we could just have
I wish you the best of luck with this. Have fun.
Oh yeah.
Here we go.
1,305,000.
I'd say full-on silence until all the results have been announced.
Okay, I'll shut up.
I'm gonna stand up.
Okay, I'll shut up.
Well, first
Best
group.
of luck.
Yeah,
Best of
hopefully
luck.
I am gonna be the first group.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hopefully I'm one of the. Hopefully.
Alright, let's do this.
Right. Just want silence now.
Alright.
It's fine.
Meow.
Oh, just one? Just one?
What the luck, everyone. Just one, guys.
That's trolling. That's trolling.
Only one of them passed.
Oh. What the?
Oh?
Please.
That's my son. That's my son. That's my son.
I know him. I know him.
Oh my god. Sean, what was the master name?
Wow.
Super Mustafa OER003.
Error name not. Oh, underscore name not found.
And the next one is Castiglione.
Oh my god,
yes.
I've got a massive headache. Yeah, I've got a massive headache.
The next one's gonna be
I'm not having my name inside it.
I've got pains.
Man.
Oh no. Oh no,
Yeah,
not
my
the
mate's
pings.
pass.
Robert Kennedy.
Yeah, my mate's pass.
Oh, not the pings.
The hashed 27.
The hash 27. There's her 85 B.
The 85.
Hold on.
Wow.
Hello.
Hello? Hello? Am I gonna pass it?
Immediate divider.
Oh, no way.
Hold on.
Immediate divider.
Rufus Grower.
I have to find it then. The application will include my name is also another pop-up.
Bullshit. No, please no.
I like how the call man is just doing about the app right now, right? I just like how it deals with the application.
Well, too bad.
A year ago.
Too bad.
Insert people.
Insert name here. Wow.
I press cool username.
My
Love that name.
Everlast.
Oh,
Everlast.
congratulations, Everlast.
Oh, you having my... This is gonna happen me.
Is Everlast in it?
Is this, my name is here, and if my name here...
Not here.
What's key? I could wait a bit.
Come
Hell
on.
yeah.
Oh, you better not.
No,
I'm gonna take it longer, mate.
okay, Centric.
Centric War. That's a shit.
Is this...
Chris TGR911.
Thank you, sir. Thank you,
Only
sir.
25?
Only
You're
20.
Only 25?
Oh
Did
my
anyone
god.
else pass?
I just got the balance.
I feel like more people pass, yes.
Yeah, more people pass.
It's just gonna be such a disaster.
Is this only 25?
Is that it? Is that
genuinely it?
Is that
It won't
I
be
don't
yet.
know anything.
It won't be.
I
feel.
I don't know and I don't care. It's probably
Only person in here passed looks like the big Parker. Congratulations, Parker.
Congratulations.
Oh, brilliant.
Right, Parker, let's
Brilliant.
go back to the VC. It is we did not
It's
expect it to
5-6
be like
count game. Yep, one of the supervisors is literally
Uh-oh.
just laughing at me.
Hi.
Yeah, one of the supervisors is laughing at me because he just saw the results. Bruh. Yeah, supervisor's just laughing at me. Bruh. Big bro moment.
Is this only like 25 people
Anyway,
getting
the rainbow
past?
if they cared about anything
Is it?
about this.
Parker,
Well.
get back in the VC.
Yeah.
Oh, the question. Wait a minute.
Hello and welcome to another sneak peek review. I know I said I wasn't really gonna do another one of these, but as you can see here we got a new teaser trailer, and well, I mean it might be a very short trailer, but there is quite some big things to talk about. I'm not gonna keep you waiting, let's just, I don't know, go through it, see what's to come. So right off the bat, we have Benton Bridge here. As you can see, it's now a lot more flat, not like a roller coaster like I showed in the previous video, and you can just about barely see it there, but it appears the Benton crossover junction is going to be removed, or at least the tracks are going to branch underneath the bridge here, which I personally feel like it's a shame that this crossover junction is getting removed, as it was quite a unique junction, but on the other hand I'm sure a lot of players will think this change is actually quite a good one. Alright, so we have this building in the background here, which is quite interesting, but this is clearly barely, there's the Airlink headquarters there, and yeah, BE is hidden there, but this is definitely barely. Not sure why there's these station name signs on this part of the platform, considering there's a wall here, like, not sure what this is all about. So we've got another view of Morgantown Station, got some off indicators, one towards Stepford Central and Benton, and another to Lynn and the airport. Looks like there's a pizza by Billy there, although the text is oddly black. Another double 385 as well. And this is arguably the biggest reveal of the teaser trailer. We've got Whitney Green here, and got some overhead wires, or well, at least the overhead line equipment here and here. So what's on the other side? I think it's safe to say that I might have been right about Metro taking over Tramlink. As well, these are tram trains, more specifically the ones used in Wales. Can't seem to remember the number, I think it was 398. But the reveal of tram trains is actually quite a big one, because it means we are actually getting Tramlink, kind of. Like, I always thought, like, if they were going to bring Tramlink back, they would use tram trains like this, and, well, they did it. Although, interestingly, it's under the Metro brand. But, I mean, the Class 398s anyway are on a Metro branded service anyway, so this is basically fitting for Metro. So I think, yeah, that says Whitney Green there. Oh, hang on, that says first on the Class 350 sneak peek from a few months ago. And also says it here, and I think that just says, no, I think that just says calling it, doesn't it? I'm trying to think, do the platform displays already say like first train, second train, that sort of thing already? I can't remember. But yeah, we can just tell that as like next stop is Whitney Green, so I'm guessing that's Whitney Green down there. But then, what is this absolute mess of text here? Anyway, it doesn't matter because that is a traffic light. It doesn't sound like too big of a thing, but until now, SEO actually has had none of these. Like, all these roads, all these like busy road junctions and all that, and they haven't had a single traffic light until now. Like, that is actually insane. Yeah.
Airport shuttle always 9 head code.
The Seminole shuttle was, yeah.
I didn't know the shuttle was. It's been a long time since I signaled zone C. Charlie. Zone Charlie.
Estimate, so turning it on and off didn't work. That's rare. You're the only one in my zone. Maybe I should switch zones. Which one is busy? I used to love zone F, but that got fucked over with these new updates and shit being broken and what. So I hate zone F right now. Zone B is fine.
Zone D is fine.
They're stealing from our department.
They are talking about something. That's what I said.
Yeah, it maybe be some supervisor signal.
I think they've already got the results for senior signaler, or at least when the app closes, you need to be guard. You can apply if you are below the rank of guard, but if your application will be voided if they background check you after the apps close and you are still not a guard, then they will just ignore your application.
Hey, Vice.
Yeah.
My favorite route in this game is Lynn by the Sea via Morgantown. Try to guess how many times I finished it.
Wait. Give me some seconds.
Don't look it up.
I don't know. I don't know, honestly.
Try to guess.
I don't know what's much, honestly. I don't drive so much in SVR. I'd say I'm at that point where I could be a senior guard and people wouldn't just would accept it.
Guess.
I don't know. Honestly, I have no clue on what to guess. You just say much. Much can
just
mean like
number.
anything. I will remember back in the days when there wasn't even the guard role. I was playing on Xbox and I didn't know about the update, and suddenly that guard logo was just there one time. Or just was there. I don't know what it was.
Well, yes, because,
hello.
Because quite frankly, it's better being in here than SCR General any day.
Yeah, of course. Is that
Is that World Green? Is that World Green?
Yeah,
I have to look up to see World Green.
Yeah, you have to look up to see all of us. Yeah.
If you looked up though, would that not be the sky?
Okay.
No.
Above me is the ceiling because I don't play
realistically,
outside.
you'd be looking up towards the sky, I think.
Well, it depends. I don't know. I couldn't identify whether the lab was outside or inside.
Guys, we are surrounded
Yeah, we can't
by
tell.
supervisors. Why there's...
Welcome, Yannick.
Navi, get in supervisor VC now. Something to tell you.
We're just invading your VC, that's all. It's just an invasion. It's nothing too extreme, it's just an invasion.
It is our VC.
Nothing.
Yeah, you're just shy. We have better party here.
Okay, so where's the skull for Oliver?
So if you can beat the GMs.
Yeah, that's crazy. The last batch was in 2023.
66.
That's crazy.
I mean,
what,
haven't they already beaten the GMs?
I'm gonna be so disappointed.
You're welcome. I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this.
67.
60. No. We're not.
Guys,
we're not doing this again. Come on.
Space has DM'd me. Space has DM'd me and asked me to pass the message. She is very offended by this VC status.
Well, good.
That's wild, bro.
This guy stinks! Just got wrecked. It was funny.
What is this?
What kind is this?
This is just the exposition of the story.
You should do.
It's literally just the exposition.
Trolling world.
Trolling.
World.
You can react to all of their messages.
Okay, next. Nothing to
Oh, for goodness sake.
Damn.
Someone take it.
No, here we go.
Career pass.
We have to recommend the VC passing, so that's good. GG's.
I'm here. Whose goal is it? No way.
Whose goal is it?
The spam things are coming.
Oh, for goodness.
Yeah, let's go. I pass.
GG!
Let's go.
GG.
I know him. I know one of the passers.
Yeah, I actually recognize a lot more people there.
I know Lucas. I know Lucas shaking my head personally.
Oh yeah, I know Lucas as well. Yeah.
Yeah, I know him personally.
Epic fail. GG, Marco.
Embed fail.
Are they missing something? They pinged the
Wait, did they actually?
yeah.
Wait, what? Oh yeah, they did.
He's not tricking it.
I just realized that he was a supervisor. I didn't even notice that.
I'm having a lot of fun with these emojis, by the way.
Yeah, I can tell.
Rectify yes to Oliver, yes. 2, 7, 40, 85.
Things having the time of this in life.
Give me 150 back.
Yes, I am. Hold on. 150. I've got the first thing.
150. There we go.
150 reactions. Over 150.
There we go. No.
Oh, I know Vertex. I know Vertex as well.
Why is it 4? Why is it 5?
I've just seen these people. I don't actually know.
By the way, I'm still stuck in the menu. By the way.
Oh.
This is 19.
I'm still stuck in the menu.
Oh yeah, we are done. Oh yeah.
Really? 19? No.
Oh yeah, Yannick, Mr. Yannick, message from Hayden. You're
Are
banned.
they trolling? I can't.
No, I feel like they're trolling. There's no way.
They are trolling. Yeah, they are trolling.
Yeah, they're trolling. That's
my cue. That's my cue.
Yeah, you're well green. I don't trolling.
We know they're trolling. You wanted 40, right? Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah.
I fucking called it. I said 40 external and 30 internal. I fucking called it. I am
yeah, well green.
smart.
Just spam react to all of their messages.
That's where we wanted to beat the guard department.
Better play more. Yeah, better higher. Next SG up 5%. Good luck for you. Yeah.
I fucking called it. I said 40 external.
Next round, here we go.
Oh.
Ooh, nice.
Baba.
Pete just passed.
Whoa, he passed? Wait, what?
I did it! I did it! I did it!
Congratulations!
I did it!
Nice, bro. Congratulations, Dabu.
Congrats.
Let's go! Let's
Congratulations, Dabu.
Hi, Ben.
Whoa, he actually passed. Damn.
Let's fucking go.
Sweaty Martin? No way.
There you go.
Oh, that
No fun!
I was actually not expecting that. Damn.
Like the whole of the sickly department just.
Gonna message him.
One more?
We have one more.
5 last.
Please, I'm begging.
No, break.
One more.
Yeah, just one more. Just one more.
Oh yeah.
Last but not least.
39 passes. Well done, everyone.
Yeah, well done, everyone.
Well done.
Well done.
I look forward to working with you people.
That's a great announcement for everyone.
I'm so happy. Who passed?
Congrats to everyone who passed.
Yeah, congrats to.
Okay, who reacted with guard emojis? Own up, please.
That would be me.
Yeah,
oh my
of course it's one great. The one manager.
Okay,
no, it's fine.
You're the wrong department.
Nah.
I'm so relieved right now. Yeah, World how do you feel? You got B.
First of all, that's incredibly suspicious. Secondly, it's fine because half of those people probably won't be doing much for the majority of the year anyway. I mean, what?
What?
What's this slander? What's the slander?
Sorry, did I say something? I don't think I did.
I think you did, Wolfgrain.
I swear to God, if I didn't pass every
lazy. Sorry, what?
If I didn't pass every time, I'm gonna defense straight.
Yeah, just saying, this is average Wolfgrain 77.
Oh, fuck.
It really isn't.
It really is.
It really
is.
If he's ever in your VC, just make sure to leave, because he's kind of an infection.
If Koala's ever in your VC, have the breathalyzer ready.
I have to get off this train and make something. Thanks everyone. See ya.
Absolutely.
Okay,
bye people.
For those.
It's time for the moment you've been waiting for.
Okay, so we're not gonna go through all of that, but yeah, 2025 saw me making a whole new series of SpongeBob YTPs, which I'm going to be completely honest, are much better than the last time I tried making any kind of that kind of video, like, ugh. And, I mean, I also made a new channel just for them from now on, so, I mean, link in the description. And, well, I thought I'd dedicate a whole section of this video to just that whole series in full, so how cool is that? Alright, so that's it for the best of PinguNSE 2025. Honourable mentions go to that one Eggman's announcement edit that I did at the start of the year, which sadly got age restricted, so I can't really put it in here. But hey, if you want to watch a video of pretty much the same idea but isn't age restricted, I got this edit of Sneakers O'Toole, but every repeated word goes to its last use, although honestly you've probably seen it already, given that it's become one of the most viewed videos on the channel. Anyways, here are some video statistics from the year. And I'd like to thank these Pingu peeps for supporting the channel and making videos like the ones you've seen possible. You can support the channel too for £1.99 a month. More info can be found by pressing the join button or using the link in the description below. And with that, I'll say goodbye and I'll see you in the next video.